Yo, what's going on, YouTube? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another stock market update. Right now, we got the market just drifting higher today. The VIX is down 4%. We got the S&P futures are up about 0.5%. I'm reading over here on the left. We have the Nasdaq futures up about a little over quarter of a percent. The Dow futures are up about 0.5%, and the Russell futures are up a little bit, over 0.5%. We got the bonds are up, oil is up. We also have gold futures are up, and we got the financials are up. So I'm looking at the XLF, the XLE, energy is up. So with that being said, we got a green market, and it's kind of like just drifting up a little bit, right? Um, Tech earnings have fueled this little rise this week. Meta had blew their earnings out. We take a look at Meta's chart right now. You can see where it's at. I mean, just beasting. It is overbought on the RSI, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, so it could drift back down just a little bit and then take off again. Right at this point, I wouldn't try to short this. It is overbought, but I would really stay away from it. To be honest with you, something like that. If you want to play, um, you know, tech, there are other ways to play it. You got, let's see, you got app. At least not at this point, right? I'll try to wait on a pullback. Wait on it to what I would do, right? I can't give financial advice, but if it was me, I'd wait on a little pullback and then try to get it. But hey, it may not. It just may keep going. So you got to be you buying really high right here. Matter of fact, if I go let's look at the weekly. Go out 3 years. This is a weekly chart, and I don't think it's showing me everything. Let's do daily. So I mean, literally, I think this is the highest that it's been in the last 3 years. I don't know if the actual platform is letting me go back far enough, but from what we can see, it's relative to the chart that we're looking at. It's up pretty high. Let's take a look at Apple. Now, Apple reports its earnings, I think next week, next Thursday, whatever the day the 4th is. But you can see Apple's up, it's drifting higher. Amazon, um, it's been drifting higher. Excuse me. We got a little down day so far today. I think the earnings actually were up when they first reported, and one of their C-level execs came on, started talking. I'm not sure which one, and I don't know what he said, but it started drifting a little lower. But I wouldn't worry if I was a Amazon shareholder, to be honest with you. Google, we got Google up, yeah, and I'm just looking like from these lows, just drifting higher. Microsoft look just kind of like Meta. I mean, just beasting up, right? It hit a resistance level, so you can see it has a wick on it right there up here at the top. Um, Tesla, now Tesla it has been down, but we all know Tesla moves it moves when it does move, it moves. Netflix, Netflix is in a little bit of a range. So, to play, I do think that the Nasdaq will continue to drift up a little bit. So if we look at the Qs, which is how I would play it or how I did play it, we had a gap up earlier this week. I think this was so this is today, so Thursday, opened up with a gap up. And all I did was put on a bullish broken wing butterfly, and just to try to take advantage of this little bullish move right here. Came out instead of doing 21 days, I wanted to have a little bit more time. Came out 49 days and bought the 321. I sold 2 calls at the 326 and bought another call at 329. So from 321 to 326, that's $5 wide. It's from 326 to 329 is 3. Thus, this swing is broken. If I had bought this one right here at 331, it would have been an equidistant butterfly, and my profit target would have been right into this range. But because I broke the wing, now my profit target, it can run through there and continue to go up, and I can make money. So we came to the curve. You can look at it. You can see my profit target. So ideally, I wanted to, in the next 49 days, I just wanted to be honest with you. I'm not going to hold it 49 days. If it blows through here and continues up, I'll close it somewhere up in here. Um, it can sit within this range, and the longer over time that it goes, you'll see the theoretical catch up with this is how to look at expiration. See this triangle? Now this orange line right here is how it looks now. So I actually want time to go by. The more time goes by, the more money I can make on the trade. So I will hold it probably, you know, I don't know, a week or so, 2 weeks or so. It just depends on how long it takes to go up. So I won't panic if the market goes down some, right? That actually would be okay with me for it to drift down and then come up. Because then what'll happen is this orange line will begin to change its shape to look like this. It'll start opening up. And the longer it takes to get up around here, the more money I'll make. And that's the gist of the trade right there. So I just and the reason why I did it, you may say, well, why would you do 49 days? Because I do think at some point it's gonna drift some and it may even come down. But I won't be upset if it blows through my target and continues up because I actually do think it can go all the way up and possibly take this high out right here. We do have a lot of geopolitical risk um, in the world. Basically, every other day they talking about a war or rumors of wars, and then we got problems with our banking institutions, as we can see with FRC, First Republic Bank. Um, it is now at 385. Now you may want to keep an eye on this over the weekend. I'm expecting them. I don't know what they're gonna do with the bank. I don't think they're gonna be able to stop what's going on. And if I had my money in the bank, I'd be pulling it out. So if everybody keep taking their money out, eventually the bank is gonna go. Um, it's gonna go the way of SVB and I can't remember the other bank. And there is risk to some other smaller banks, and I think that we'll see that later on. And you can also now, if you want to trade that, you can come to KRE. KRE is an ETF, and you can see this has many other small regional banks. I would be careful in here, to be honest with you. Once I see a stock look like this on a chart, I just stay away from it. I wouldn't advise anybody to trade it. I wouldn't advise me. I wouldn't advise anybody to be in any of the banks. To be honest with you, other than maybe if you just want to trade, something like JP Morgan may not be a bad trade. I did get short in here. I got smacked around a little bit. I think I got short somewhere. I did make a little money in it when it was coming down, and I was thinking that the kill shot was coming. You can see my Fibonacci expansion all the way down here. So I was buying far out of the money puts. Um, every night they like lottery tickets, and if they cash in, they cash in. But right now, I still own them though. I still got time. I would need something to come out and for this to just take off to the downside, and the value of those puts would just come in, right? But like I said, they lottery tickets. And I'm comfortable with 100% of the loss of those trades. So I'm fine with that. But like I said, as far as like you looking for stocks to buy and stuff like that, I wouldn't even be bothered because I don't think they're telling us everything in the banking sector. They're not giving out all the information, right? Because if they gave it all out, people would start trying to panic and withdraw their money. So I understand why we're not getting all the information there. That's why I'd stay away from these. Tech look like, I mean, as far as trying and proving you want to be, which I don't think anything is safe in this market, but you know, try to stick to stuff that's already going up. Apple's going up, Amazon, is drifting up. Meta, even though like Meta made a crazy move, this is a parabolic move. So if you can get a pullback, I'd like to see a pullback. Like meaning I like to see it come down and taper off a little bit. And then maybe if I was gonna try to you know, buy in, buy low. Right. This is buying high. Let's see, Google, these stocks I have here on the list: Meta, Apple, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, you know, everything else. And if you come to the Tasty Trade tab, you come up here where I got now this is my own watch list that I made. Once I click on it, come to Tasty, come over here to Tasty hourly top equities, and you can see the hourly top equities. And people that buy when you see this, that's because people are trading this. People still 106 million shares of First Republic Bank have traded today. People in here trading. Whoo, it's risky. That's a lot of trading going on. That's 106 million compared. Let's see. Tesla has traded 102 million, right? So that just lets you know that they're in here trading heavy. And this is it gotta be day trading. Like you're not holding this long term. You're just trading it. You trading every dollar, every few cent or whatever. So with that, guys, I hope you got something out of the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Be on the lookout for another video for my hot topics. I'm researching stuff and trying to figure out what I want to talk about. But I'll be getting together another hot topic video later on, sometime this weekend to get out. Give me some. I'm looking for something to. It got to be something that I'm passionate about that really that I want to talk about, and then I come on and give my little 2 cents. And if I can tie it to the market, I will. But if not, if it's just something I want to chat about, I'll just do that as well. But with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.